So, you're scared and worried about Brittany moving in because of her lack of responsibility to pay back money.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's a year that we're moving, it just seems like she's already starting on a bad foot. I mean, you want to move in with two people who are, you know, she's 8, Taylor's going to be 18 soon, and Brittany's 16. So, I mean, it just seems like she's not on her maturity level that she needs to be to actually move into an apartment by herself. I don't think she's responsible enough. I don't think she's mature enough to do it.
And so you're feeling worried that she's not going to have what it takes to be out on her own yet.
Yeah, I'm also worried that, you know, she's trying to make it like she is mature enough because all of her friends, everybody around her is moving away from their parents. And I feel that she just wants to be in that crowd. But being in that crowd of everybody moving out, because we're all responsible enough. Her friend Aubrey is 18. You know, I'm going to be 20. She's the youngest one. So I feel like she's doing this because she feels that she needs to keep up with us. And in order to do that, I mean, she has to be on her stuff. She has to be on everything, on the bills, on, you know, the responsibility that we're all on. She has to be on the maturity level that we are. And I don't think she is. I think she's just not young enough. She's just too young to do this.
So you're feeling stressed because you're feeling like you may have to hold her hand while you guys are out on your own.
Yeah, and I don't want to, because I don't feel like I need to have that responsibility. It's not my responsibility to do that. I didn't hold Taylor's hand, you know. My mom held my hand, but up until the point where she felt that I was able to do this on my own. And I don't feel that Brittany's able to do this on her own. I think she just wants to because it's like a peer pressure thing for her. And I feel like she needs to wait until she's old enough to be able to do this. And I don't think she is. And she's pushing herself into something that she's doing. But in order to doing that, she's also, you know, going to mess us up. And I don't want that. I don't want her to mess us up just because she's trying to push to be more mature about everything just because her friends are.
So you're feeling some fear and a little bit of pressure because you're afraid to let her know how you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm scared because I don't want her to take it as I'm just being rude and just don't want her to move in with me. It's not that. I would love it if she would move in with us, but if she were more mature, and I don't feel that she is.
So you're saying that you have this friend that you want, you know, that you want to move in, but you're scared to tell her that you don't think she's responsible enough, and you're scared you're going to have to hold her hand throughout this whole ordeal, and you don't feel like you want to do that.
I don't feel like I need to. I don't feel like I should have to. It's not my responsibility. She's not my kid. If she feels she's responsible enough to do this, and she's actually doing it, then good for her. But I don't think she can. I think she wants to, and she wants to believe she can, but I don't think she can. I don't think she's at that maturity level, really. I mean, I hope she is. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she proves me wrong, hopefully. But I don't think it's going to happen. Already she's showing me that she can't do it, so.
And so you feel disappointed in Brittany because she can't show this responsibility.
Yeah, I'm disappointed because she made me believe that she was, but she's already showing signs that she's not. So I'm just stuck because I don't know what to do. And I feel like I'm kind of the big mom in this, and I don't want to be. I want us all to go into this situation all understanding that nobody's going to hold your hand in this. You know, you're on your own. When you moved out of your parents' house, you were on your own. You should be able to do this on your own. You shouldn't have one of your friends hold your hand to help you through this situation. You made that established when you left your parents, that you are able to do this on your own. But I don't feel that she is.
So you're feeling some fear and some stress and a little resentment because you're feeling like you're having to be the mature party out of everyone.
Yeah. And I wish I wasn't. I wish I didn't have to take that role, but it seems like I do. but I don't want to. I don't want to take that role, and it's kind of made me like go the opposite way of wanting to just get my own apartment. But I don't want to doing that. I don't want to upset my friends and make them think like, oh, I don't want to move in with them. But I just don't want to be put in a situation where I'm going to get messed up. And maybe it's selfish, but I don't know.
So you're feeling scared to lose your friends because of your fears of them failing or bringing you down.
Yeah. I don't want them to bring me down. I don't want to feel like they are going to, but I kind of feel that way. I already feel that way. We only talked about it a few months ago, but they're already showing me signs that I can't trust them, I can't rely on them, so what makes me think that I can rely on them to give me $300 every month so I can give that to the person, to give that to the manager so we can pay the bill and actually live in an apartment.
So you're feeling like you should be out, you should do this on your own.
It's making me definitely get a list of pros and cons, but I do. I have talked to my mom some too, but again, she's also told me I have to make this decision on my own. But it's just hard. I don't want to lose my friends, but I also don't want to be stuck, getting my record being bad because I'll have bad credit because moving into an apartment, if she can't pay it, then I'll have bad credit because we won't be able to pay the bill on time. And I don't want to pay someone else's bill because I don't feel that's my responsibility.
And you're also feeling upset because if you do go out there and fail, you'll have to return back home.
Yeah, and I also don't want to disappoint my mom. I feel like if I come back and I failed, she'll feel that she's failed me. And I don't want that to happen, so I feel like I kind of want to do it by myself because I feel like I'll have more success doing it by myself than doing it with friends who might not be on the same page as I am.
So you're not only just worried about, losing your friendship, you're also worried about disappointing your mother too.
I don't want to disappoint her. I don't want her to feel like, she didn't teach me well enough, she didn't do a good job, because she did. That's why I feel like I can move by myself. But it's going to be hard to explain like, oh, well, I had my money, but my friends didn't have my money, because then she's going to say, well, I told you not to move in with your friends. And then it's just going to feel like I'm disappointing my mom, and I don't want that. I want my mom to feel like she did everything that she could, and she did a good job, and that I can be by myself without being with my mom.
So, you want to make sure that you're pleasing your mom.
I want to please her as well as, just pleasing my friends, but I don't want to please my friends if it means that I'm going to end up screwing myself over.
How much longer?
We talked for 3 minutes.
Okay. So you're feeling scared to talk to your friends about this situation and about your feelings behind, what you're feeling about their responsibility and how they are, with the moving out situation.
Yeah, I just don't want them to feel like, I don't have faith in them. But it's kind of hard when you haven't shown me that you can be responsible, that I can trust you. It's kind of hard, but I don't want them to feel like it's them that I don't want to move in with. It's not them, it's just that I don't feel that their responsibilities are up to par with mine.
So you're feeling like they lack certain qualities to be out on their own.
Yeah. I feel like I have way more maturity than they do. And I don't think they have the same maturity that I do. And I don't think that honestly, they might live there for a month and then think that it's not a good idea. And then I'll be stuck in that lease paying $900 by myself. And I don't want that to happen. I don't even want to pay $600. I don't want to pay the $300 that I'm supposed to pay, and then everybody else who agreed to live in that apartment to pay their amount too, and to pay it on time. I don't want to feel like I have to pay for somebody else because they couldn't do it on time. If they felt that they couldn't do it on time, then I feel like they should just tell me. But I don't think they're going to, because they want to believe that they are responsible enough.
So, it just sounds like you don't want to be the mother figure for everyone.
I sure don't. I really don't. I don't feel, I shouldn't have to be. If they thought that they were mature enough to move out on their own, I shouldn't have to be. No one should have to be the mother figure at all. It should be them taking care of themselves and looking out for themselves and being mature enough to do what they need to do to move out on their own, to be mature enough. I just don't see it happening. I wish I did, but just right now I just don't. Hopefully it changes, but maybe I'm not giving them enough credit, but it's $5. You couldn't pay $5, It's just hard to believe if you can't pay back $5, how do you expect to pay $300 on time?
And this worries you. You're feeling worried about it. And it's really worrying you and bothering you a lot.
Yeah, it's just, it's something that I'm thinking about way more than I need to. I'm already thinking about this way too much. And we're not even moving until next year, so I feel like I'm worrying about it way too much, and I shouldn't be, because we should be in the process of getting jobs and all that stuff, and I should be worried about whether or not they can do it.
So you're feeling consumed by the whole moving out and your friends being able to take care of their responsibility and the decision that you need to make on should you do this with them or do it by yourself.
Yeah. I just hope that, I'm just hoping that everything goes well. Right now I just don't see it. I don't know. Like I said, hopefully it changes. Hopefully they can change my mind and everything, but for right now, I just don't see it happening.
Are you feeling that if this does not work out that you can't come back home? Is that a fear for you?
No, I know I can come back home. I know my mom will definitely, open her door to me, but I don't want to have to come back home. I don't want to, to me, it feels like I'm showing my mom that she hasn't taught me anything.
And you don't want to disappoint your mother?
No, I don't. I don't want her to feel like she's failed as a mom to teach me everything about being by myself. And I feel that she has. And if this doesn't work out, if I come home, then I'm going to feel like I failed her. And I don't want to. Because she has taught me a lot.
So you're feeling overwhelmed about